Democrats on the House Oversight Committee have released a second batch of images from the investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The newly disclosed photos show Epstein posing with several high-profile figures, including Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, and Bill Gates. One image shows a younger Trump standing with Epstein at an event while speaking with a blonde woman beside them. Another photo shows Bill Clinton posing for a signature photo with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell standing to one side. Several photos feature former Trump advisor and key MAGA force Steve Bannon, including one where he sits across from Epstein at a desk inside the estate. Another image shows Bannon and Epstein taking a mirror selfie together, further highlighting their interactions. Filmmaker Woody Allen also appears in multiple photos, shown talking with Epstein and conversing with Bannon. Ranking member of the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, Robert Garcia, accused the White House of a cover-up and demanded full disclosure of all federal Epstein files immediately. Garcia said the photos deepened concerns about Epstein's ties to influential men and raised urgent questions about their relationships. Earlier this month, House Democrats released more than 150 images and videos from Epstein's private island properties. Those materials depicted outdoor pools, bedrooms, bathrooms, and unusual spaces, such as a room containing a dental chair. The latest release comes as the Department of Justice faces a deadline next week to hand over its extensive Epstein records to Congress.
President, why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
You know, it's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter. It's the way you ask these questions. You start off with a man who's highly respected, asking him a horrible, insubordinate, and just a terrible question. And you could even ask that same exact question nicely. You're all psyched, or somebody psychs you over at ABC, they're gonna psych it. You're a terrible person and a terrible reporter. As far as the Epstein files I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert. And I guess I turned out to be right. But you know who does have? Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, who ran Harvard, was with him every single night, every single weekend. They lived together. They went to his island many times. I never did. Andrew Weissman, I hear. All these guys were friends of his. You don't even talk about those people. You just keep going on the Epstein files. And what the Epstein is a Democrat hoax to try and get me not to be able to talk about the $21 trillion that I talked about today. It's a hoax. Now, I just got a little report, and I put it in my pocket, of all the money that he's given to Democrats. He gave me none, zero, no money to me. But he gave money to Democrats. And people are wise to your hoax. And ABC's, your company, your crappy company, is one of the perpetrators. And I'll tell you something.
So why not just sign it now?
I think the
Why not just
license
do it now?
should be taken away from ABC because your news is so fake and it's so wrong. And we have a great commissioner, the chairman, who should look at that, because I think when you come in and when you're 97% negative to Trump and then Trump wins the election in a landslide, that means obviously your news is not credible and you're not credible as a reporter. So I've answered your question. You should go and look at the Democrats who received money from Epstein, who spent their time. Larry Summers was with him all the time. That creep, the fund guy, was with him all the time. What's his name? Who? Reid Hoffman. I don't know Reid Hoffman, but I know he spends a lot of money on the radical left. Reid Hoffman, in my opinion, should be under investigation. He's a sleazebag. And those are the people, but they don't get any press, they don't get any news, and you're not after the radical left because you're a radical left network. But I think the way you ask a question with the anger and the meanness is terrible. You ought to go back and learn how to be a reporter. No more questions.